Hello everyone, Adam Reed here, founder and creator of Star Achiever, Tap Your Power Now, and we are in the series called 50 Best Practices used by millionaires and top businesses in North America, and these come from all sorts of personal interviews and practicing these techniques myself for a lot of things that I've created and invented. And we are currently on part 8, and part 8 is covering the don'ts. And there's a 10-part series here, so we have a couple more to go after this one. And we're going to cover don'ts number 6 through 10. So if you're ready, which I'm pretty sure you are, let's get started right away. All right, here we are. Don'ts part 8, number 6. Don't ignore what you know isn't working. Pretty self-explanatory, right? If it ain't working, it ain't working. If we know that we have a marketing strategy that's not producing the results we want and it ain't working, then it's time to make some adjustments. If we're not bringing in the clients we want and that's just not working, time to do something. Don't ignore it. Can't hope that it's going to get better. We can't do that. We can't think that maybe someday it'll get better. We can't. You can't hope that your body will just lose weight. You can't ignore what's not working. And it's not working. We now to put in the things that are missing that would have everything work. You know, ignoring things that don't work can only go on for so long, and then there's just an absolute collapse. And it's interesting because things can go without working for quite some time. And if we put in what's missing and we get things working, boy, do we ever feel extraordinary and empowered and unstoppable and passionate. And these are the things that we want to be as entrepreneurs and business people. So if you know something isn't working, don't ignore it. Dive right in. It'll only serve you better. And if you back up through some of the other practices, you'll see that if you give up ignoring and you dive into the things that aren't working and get them working, there's a whole level of experience and skills and abilities and learning and understanding that can come that will make a huge difference to the future of what you're up to. All right, let's get on to number 7. Don't neglect the important people in your life. Wow. So how difficult is it to be successful when you know that those people that are important to you are not getting the attention that they need? It's hard. And you know, they're there supporting you in your life anyway. Who they are and what they say and how they structure their day gives you space to go out and do the things you need to do as a business person. They give you complete space to go and do everything you need to do without interfering, without getting in the way. So don't ignore them. Don't neglect them. And you know, here's the thing. If you feel that maybe they are interrupting you, I mean, they are disrupting your day, then take a look and see where maybe you're neglecting them a little. Because that sounds to me like they're quite likely demanding your attention. So maybe you're just not giving them the attention they need. But the bottom line is, if you're going to be successful, don't neglect the important people in your life. All right, number 8. Don't hold back a compliment or acknowledgement. You know, I can't say how many times I have been in a meeting or having a conversation with somebody who wants to even be potentially a client, and I give them a compliment or acknowledge them for something that they've done, some accomplishment that they've done. And it just brings forth this sense of generosity in other people that they want to contribute and give and be with you and be around you. And you know, not everybody responds this way. But here's the thing. We want to sift through the people that do respond to the things we're saying. We want to get to those people. So don't hold back. Give a compliment. Give an acknowledgement. Tell them they look great. Tell them what they did was fantastic. Let them know that you're there with them. Maybe they do something small and it helps out someone's life in a big way. Give them that compliment. Give them the acknowledgement. The least they're doing is giving up their time no matter what, which if you heard me earlier in one of the other series, I said it's the most important thing that we have in our life. It's our time. Give an acknowledgement for a little bit of time. There's many things we can acknowledge for, and it just goes so far. All right, let's dive into number 9. Don't take credit when you know it isn't yours. Another really self-explanatory one. But I tell you, I have coached so many people where they've had a great idea and they've started to implement it, um, and someone else took the credit. And the impact, only because that other person put in just a little bit of an idea and did a little bit on the task, and they were acknowledged and they took the credit. And let me tell you, if you're someone who takes credit for other people's work, you're starving for some attention. You're starving for feeling great, like you matter and you're important. When you're okay with who you are and you're okay with what you're up to and you're okay with your accomplishments and even the crappy stuff we've done in the past, we've all done it, we don't feel the need to take credit when we know it isn't ours. When all that stuff's resolved and you're okay with who you are, you don't need to take credit for any of this stuff. So don't do it. Don't take credit when you know it isn't yours. Leave it for the people that belongs to them. And be proud of yourself that you're willing to let those people take the credit and not step up and take it for you when you know it isn't yours. Okay, number 10. Don't trust your memory to get things scheduled and done on time. Oh boy, we could back up into so many different parts of this series that this one covers. But don't trust your memory to get things scheduled and done on time. Our brain is not a reliable structure to get our businesses and our results where we want them to be. It just isn't. It is not a reliable structure. We all forget. We're asked to do things and, okay, yeah, I'll do that. And an hour later, what was I supposed to do? And here's the thing is, if what you're up to matters, you want to capture everything. You don't want to miss a beat. If I was to tell you, if your wife was to, or your wife or your business partner, someone was telling you to go do some small task and you forgot, you could get that there's an impact there. But if I was to tell you, listen, you come down to my office, there's $1 million check waiting for you. Let me tell you, first of all, that is high importance. And chances are you would structure what you had to in your busy day to work things out, to be here without relying on any memory things. You would actually get it done. So don't trust your memory to get things scheduled and done on time. Put it down, get it out of your head, put it in a structure you can see it and read it, and that way you will have everything done on time as you see fit. All right, I'm not going to touch too much more on these. That's number 6 through 10, part 8 of our 50-part series here, our 50 best practices on our 10-part series. Okay, my name is Adam Reed, and I'm not always eloquent when I speak, but I trust that you get my point. Okay, I just trust you get that. All right, we look forward to touching base with you on part 9. We'll cover numbers 11 through 15. And like I've said before, do you like what you're hearing here? Click on the 2 links below and get the program, get the book, get the journal, and let's get things captured and structured and get you working towards the results that you are committed to having. All right, look forward to talking to you in the next series. Bye.